there is a difference between what the people want and what the people need. And I used my background as the example when I didn't want to go to school.
Right.
So I would be sent to go to school, and then I would hang around, wait, and when I know that, by this time, mom has left for work. The school wasn't far from home, so I could easily walk back, just a few minutes walk, and I'm back home. And I would do that. So at that time, somebody would say that education is what I needed. I needed to be educated. But I didn't want to be educated. I didn't want to be in school. But of course, because of the coercive power of my mom, she could force me to be in school, and I went through school. When it comes to politics and governance, you get to be in power only when you are voted for. So I'm sure at the time when I was in kindergarten, if I had to vote for who my parents should be, I wouldn't have voted for my mother. I would vote for somebody who would say that, stay at home, eat, play around. That's the person I would have voted for. In secondary school, when we were voting for prefects, we say that this person is a chuka. We won't vote for him. The chuka is the one who will report you when you break bounds. He's the one who will give your name to the senior house master to punish you But in my school would say, let's vote for a brother man, somebody who is a brother, who will allow us to fool around. And so we sometimes vote for people like that. Those who are stern and strict and will write names of talkatives, we didn't like to vote for them. And I think that thing is what reflects at the national level. That is what reflects and that is what I'm saying. Because some of the policies that we need to transform our continent are policies that will come and bite all of us. They will chase us for taxes. They will chase us for breaking traffic regulations. I remember in 2008, we were all here. That was when the global financial crisis began. Petrol prices were changing almost every day or every week. Then at the point, President Kufuor came and said that, because of the financial situation, he is suspending the petroleum pricing formula. So the government would subsidize petroleum prices. This went on for some months, about 3 or 4 months. Then it happened that petroleum prices reduced substantially after a while. So the pressure of the government was that, now that the world market price of petrol has gone down, you have to reduce the local prices. And the defense of the government at the time was that, we have been subsidizing for some time, and now the price has come down. So let's allow the windfall to help us recoup what we spent to subsidize. I don't know if you remember this story. And then December 7th, that day came, we went for elections. And then the governing party then, at the time President Kufuor was exiting, the current president was the candidate for his party at that time. He couldn't make it past the 50% plus one. Not long after the first trial, remember what happened? The government, under President Kufuor, reduced fuel prices because they thought that was one of the reasons why the Akufo-Addo didn't win in that election. So they wanted to appease the people so that in the runoff they would win. But by then the people felt that, so you were deceiving us to get power. So they didn't vote for them. They made that decision. But all I'm saying is that,
right.
All I'm saying is that sometimes they know the right thing to do, but the right thing to do will also not make them win election. So should you do the right thing and lose the election, and for your opponent to capitalize on it for you to lose the election, or should you meet the wants or the expectations of the people so that you stay in power?